Welcome to the new and improved, updated championship edition intro with just new, upgraded music. I wanted to do it because this week Street Fighter 6 dropped, and it's getting awesome reviews. I'm a diehard Street Fighter fan, so if you know some of the theme songs we've used are kind of remixed version. That's Ken's theme we used for this, and then some of the other ones, we got one with like Blanca's theme, and then I got a couple other for some upcoming shows maybe in the works. But yeah, so I ordered my copy. It's coming in the mail on Friday, so I'll be maybe streaming some of that. But welcome to Tournament Fights number 139. This is Best Movies of 2012 Ladder Series Championship. So that'll be a half bracket tonight of the Sweet 16 from rounds 1 and 2 that made it this far. And yeah, I'm your host, Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll go ahead and we'll introduce our panel for tonight. And we'll start with my co-host, Austin Pez Howell.
That music was good, but it was really loud. Like it blasted my headphones.
Was it loud?
Yes, extremely loud. So I had to be like, oh, hey, oh god, damn. So yeah.
It was okay in my ears, but I don't have my volume all up, so maybe I need to like bring it down a notch for next time. I can do that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, what's up, Austin?
What's up? Now, just hanging out, man. We'll have a short and sweet, quick show tonight. Let's do it.
Yeah, sounds good. We also have Malcolm Lay. How's it going?
I don't know. Just say something. I'm hearing a lot of ringing in my ears at the moment.
Yeah. I had no idea what that was. So. Yeah, my bad, guys.
Like, oh, Jesus. I didn't get the warning.
But yeah, no, I'm good. It feels like it's been a week since we've done the parts 1 and 2.
Yeah. Which has been about a week, so yeah. But we also have Brian and Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
If you want the definition of ear rape, there's your answer for the intro.
All right.
No, ear rape is scuttlebutt. That's ear rape.
Yeah, that's true.
That music we just heard was fine. Like scuttlebutt is the worst. Yeah.
Or those meme. Like, try not to laugh at videos, and all of a sudden they start blasting things really loud, and they think it's funny. Like, people are going to laugh at that. Okay.
Back to how noise is.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But we also have JPO.
Wait, do you guys also hear? There's got all that, and there's got all that. It's not that, there's got all that.
That'll be on our April Fool's episode. Maybe I'll throw that one out there next year. But
songs ever made.
You want people to shut it off immediately and unsubscribe. You put that as the intro music.
Right. If you want to lose subscribers,
that's on repeat for you.
Yeah.
Like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're here to finish this series up and get to a champion of best of 2012. So. Austin, do you want to break it down and let the people know how it's going to work tonight?
Yeah, so we did our parts 1 and 2 already. We took the Sweet 16 for part 1, the Sweet 16 for part 2, mashed them up into a little half bracket tonight that Malcolm has also put together for us with his little randomizer that's always cruel and unfriendly and unkind to our whole panel. And so we'll just be voting on those tonight. We'll go up and down the ladder. If we keep it fairly quick, we can have a nice breezy show tonight and check in, check out, see what wins this thing, and we'll get out of here. So it should be all the ones. I think we still got a few hanging on from the other years, I believe. Just a couple of the previous years hanging on. We'll see if they make it into the 8 for this one, and we'll take the Elite 8 from this one, and those will hang on till the next one, till the 2011 ladder series. So they'll get to compete against those movies as well.
Yeah. So if you see any movies from later years, that's just because that's what the ladder series means, that they were strong enough to come face the movies from 2012. So they got voted in. So yeah, and we'll have one more person joining us in a little bit. He's just rushing home from work and trying to get set up. So but we'll jump into it. So we'll throw this up there, and I'm kind of digging this little short kind of let's do it intro. So we'll go with that.
Moto surf! Moto surf! Moto surf!
We'll eventually get to 1993 in like
Yeah, right.
3 years, in like 3 years or something.
Right.
We'll get there eventually.
One
You're
day,
almost-
one
almost
day.
One
2000,
day.
so-
Eventually.
Yeah, one day. All right. So looks like we got Wolf of Wall Street and
That's a good
Rush.
matchup.
So we'll start with JPO.
Is it a good matchup? I like Rush. Actually, it's something I've only seen for the first time in the last month or so. But it's against one of my favorites. It's a banger. It could win this. So I don't know if it's a good matchup. Because sorry, Rush. Wolf of Wall Street definitely gets my vote here.
Yeah. Well, Brian, what do you say here?
Yeah, I enjoy Rush, but let's bring up a heavy hitter, which was Wolf of Wall Street, which is a fantastic movie by Scorsese. Great cast all around, like a stacked cast. Margot Robbie, her breakout role. So I go Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Your mic's off, of course.
Muted.
There you go.
Starting with
I like both of these movies. Like Rush is just an underrated movie that I think needs to get more love. But yeah, unfortunately, it's up against Wolf of Wall Street, which I love a lot more. Wolf of Wall Street gets my vote here.
Yeah, sounds good. And Austin?
Yeah, I've seen Rush twice. If you multiply that by about 30 or 40, that's how many times I've seen The Wolf of Wall Street. So it's going to be The Wolf of Wall Street for me.
Yeah. And if you notice, I just had to switch the little icon in the corner. We did bad movies last time, so we had a dumpster fire up there. These are not bad ones, so there's your logo. Yeah, I haven't seen Rush yet. I have about 4 blind spots on there, maybe 5. And that would have been one that I would have watched if I had a little more time. But I'm also watching movies for other shows we're doing on this channel, so I've been doing that and going to the movies. So there's a lot of movies going on. So, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street's great. I mean, it's about my cousin with the same name. We're related by first name. Yeah, that's right. I said it. So Jordan. That doesn't really work, but yeah, it's awesome, and it's one it's a long one, but you don't really feel it, and like I don't know, like I'm invested and engaged from beginning to end, so it'll be a heavy hitter. So yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep. All right. Scroll on down. Next one will be Hitchcock.
Up against Django Unchained.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right, Brian.
Right.
I seen Hitchcock once. It's a good biopic, but I'll go with Django Unchained on this one. It's a great Tarantino movie, and it'll be fun to see Tarantino versus Scorsese in the next round. So might as well go Django Unchained.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, once again, I think Hitchcock is a very underrated biopic. And I was really hoping I was going to go get something easier, but I actually rewatched Django Unchained for this, because it's been a while since I've actually seen it, and it still holds up. So I'm going to go Django Unchained here.
Yeah. Austin.
Let's see. I've seen Hitchcock once. You times that by about 50. That's how many times I've seen Django Unchained. So Django Unchained.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen Django. I mean, nowhere near that many times. I mean,
Bit laggy, Jordan.
Yeah, very, very laggy.
I'm still here, guys.
Okay.
So, I'm still here, guys. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about, 'cause I'm not doing anything but talking. But so yeah, I'm just saying I haven't seen Hitchcock, but I love Alfred Hitchcock movies though. I've seen most of his movies. There's still a few, Vertigo and a couple that I haven't seen yet, but or Rope, but yeah, I'll vote for Django though.
JPO?
Yeah, very much shades of last round. Hitchcock's a fun little breezy watch, kind of a more of a look into that particular time in his life. But damn, again, you're getting a heavy hitter. One of my top tier Tarantinos. Again, kind of like Pez said, something I've rewatched a lot more. So Django.
Well, it'll be a good match next time. We'll see where that one goes. All right. We got Prisoners.
Prisoners
hanging on
for Iceman.
Iceman, yeah, Prisoners hanging on for another year, and Iceman. All right, so we'll go to Malcolm this time.
Malcolm.
Yeah. So I actually got around to seeing the Iceman finally just the other day, and I think it's a really interesting movie. And I think actually also really, I think Michael Shannon is really good. Winona Ryder, even James Franco, Christ, he's pretty good at it too. So I mean, and I do enjoy Prisoners, but I'm actually going to go the Iceman here.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I like Prisoners as well, but I kind of want to champion the Iceman because I've seen it as well, and I really like that movie. I watched it not too long ago, probably about a month ago, and yeah, Michael Shannon, he's really chilling in this movie, and it's a really interesting, true story about this mob hitman guy who just had no remorse, and they called him the Iceman for a reason. He just no emotion at all when he killed people. So I'm going to go the Iceman actually.
Well, I haven't seen the Iceman, but that's a pretty stellar cast. I mean, obviously Michael Shannon and then Ray Liotta in there, James Franco, one of my childhood crushes, Winona Ryder. So, but Prisoners is like one of my at least top 3, maybe even number 1 of 2013. That movie is amazing. Like just incredible performances. A pretty interesting twist at the end, and even halfway through too. Yeah, it's just really good. It's one of the few Denis Villeneuve movies I actually like, so I'll go Prisoners. JPO.
Yeah, tough round. I love Prisoners. It's great. It's the reason why it's still hanging on. But I'm enjoying the little train of hopping up on Iceman here. Perfectly casted with Shannon as the lead, and it's a really interesting, B cast too. People you wouldn't necessarily think would be casted from Franco, Evans. I think even David Schwimmer's in this. So it's a really interesting piece. So yeah, I'm happy to champion it too, Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, I enjoy Prisoners, but I'll vote for Iceman cometh this one. As JPO said, great stellar cast there, people you don't really recognize well, and I'll champion the Iceman.
All right, it's going to be the Iceman. All right.
Well, but nothing against the Iceman because I haven't seen it, but I'm sad about Prisoners.
It's had its chance.
Except we've got Skyfall up against Celeste and Jesse Forever.
Yeah.
So is Wolf of Wall Street. It's had its chance. Anyways,
it wasn't playing Wolf of Wall Street.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying one of the ones that made it. So, but anyways, Austin, you're up first.
Yeah, Skyfall is great. Celeste and Jesse Forever is pretty good. I'll go Skyfall.
Yeah, so this one's tough because Skyfall is my favorite Bond movie, and I just watched Celeste and Jesse Forever to prep for this because I'm a big Andy Samberg fan, and Rashida Jones is always solid whenever she's in anything. But oh man, I really want to vote for it, but I can't do it. It's if it's my number 1 Bond film of all time, and I'm a huge fan of James Bond, then yeah, I got to go Skyfall. JPO.
No, I feel the pain, Jordan. I'm kind of the same here. I definitely would love to champion Celeste and Jesse, but I can't do it over Skyfall here.
Yeah.
It honestly might be. I have to think about it. There's a couple of Craigs there that are bangers, but this might be it for me as far as 007 goes. So Skyfall.
Yeah. Brian.
Well, let's see. One of these is my 128, and that's Skyfall. I'm gonna go Skyfall. This one, my favorite, as well, my favorite Bond film. I also quite enjoy Javier Bardem as the villain Raul Silva.
Yeah.
Very creepy villain. Last one for Julie Dench's Bond film, and also that is a fantastic poster of Skyfall. So waiting for that.
Yeah, that's a really cool poster. I've never seen that one before. So, Malcolm, what do you say?
Honestly, I think it might be a fan-made poster I randomly found, but
cool. Well,
but it's still a really cool poster regardless.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But yeah, just echoing what everyone else said, I love Celeste and Jesse Forever, but Skyfall is probably my number 1 movie that is left in this championship bunch, so I'm going to go Skyfall.
Yeah. Skyfall.
Yep. And we'll scroll on down again to Magic Mike and
It's the Avengers.
The Avengers. All right.
Well, you want to just put through Avengers or what? I'm
I'm
gonna
sure we
vote
can at
for
least vote for it. We'll vote for it still. Jordan, what do you got?
Yeah. Yeah. Also never seen that Avengers poster. That's cool.
I think that's
but
that might be like one of those British posters or something where it was called
Yeah, I
like
think
a
so.
symbol, something like that.
oh yeah, kind of like is that even the right poster? Like I was wondering about
Yeah.
that. But yeah. Well, what we'll say about Magic Mike, I mean, the first one is decent. Like, it's not like a terrible movie. That there's actually a good story behind it, a little bit of a road trip kind of thing that they're doing, and it's fine, but it's just not for me though. And the sequels are not good. But yeah, it's going up against Avengers, and that's a movie that I never thought would happen in my lifetime, and now we're getting like not going to say too many superhero movies, but we're getting a ton of them. So, yeah, I'll go with Avengers. JPO?
Like a lot of rounds previously, I actually have some love for Magic Mike because it's not just them dancing. There's a really good story beneath it. It's a Steven Soderbergh flick, so there is some meat to it. Meat. Sorry, I was thinking of penises. But yeah, it's going against Avengers.
I was thinking of Sean Stasiak. I don't know where your mind was going.
Oh, okay, sorry. I got a dirty mind. Joe Manganiello, you know what I'm saying, people. But yeah, it's a good flick, but it's going against Avengers here. I love the first Avengers here. I love the little mix that Joss Whedon brings. First time you ever get all of your heroes, great villain. Yeah, it's got to be Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like everyone else in Magic Mike. The first one is the best one, but it's going up against Avengers. The film that culminated first phase of the whole MCU, starting from Iron Man all the way to this, the hype them up. Great villain, and yes, a heavy hitter. So the Avengers.
All right, and Malcolm.
Yeah,
and Malcolm. I'm not as in love with Magic Mike as everyone else is. I was actually going to rewatch it for this, but I didn't get around to it. I'm going to go to the Avengers though.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, no, Magic Mike is decent. Why couldn't Kevin Nash make that poster with everybody else?
Austin?
That's weird. But anyways, yeah,
no, it's very sad. Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
he didn't as much, but
yeah, he's not good enough. At least he'd be in the background. But yeah, I'll go to the Avengers. Yeah, I saw it 5 or 6 times in the theater. Just good crowd reactions all around. Great stuff. So yeah, I'll go to the Avengers. All right, scrolling down to 5-year engagement and the Master. All right, and we'll be back down to JPO.
I think this next round's going to be really hard because so far every round I'm kind of repeating myself. I like 5-year engagement, but the Master has some great masterpiece acting, so it's got to be the Master for me.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Brian.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Master, but I love the 5-year engagement. It's a great rom-com, great performances, great good comedy. One of Chris best roles in my opinion. So the 5-year engagement.
Sounds good. Malcolm.
Yeah. I mean, Malcolm. I think Chris Pratt's best role was the Star-Lord personally, but yeah, I mean, I do enjoy 5-year engagement, but the Master is just masterful, and I'm gonna go to Master.
Yeah,
I
have to agree.
Austin.
Have to agree with Malcolm. I watched Master again not too long ago. It's excellent. Great performances. I like the story as well. And yeah, if we ever do something involving a Philip Seymour Hoffman tournament or something against somebody else, for sure, should probably win that one. But same with Joaquin. But yeah, I'll go the Master. It's a great movie. Jordan.
Yeah, so for me, I don't get the love for the Master. I don't get it. I watched the movie for like 10, 15 minutes and I turned it off. I couldn't take it. It was just like so over the top pretentious and artsy and just not for me. Like, ooh, no way. But the 5-year engagement is great. Like it's very relatable. As someone who's dated multiple people for long periods of time and kind of like didn't get engaged or like push it towards marriage. Yeah, and the cast is great. I mean, putting Jason Segel with Emily Blunt, and then you got a lot of cool supporting guys. You got Kevin Hart, Mindy Kaling, and we already mentioned Chris Pratt, Allison Brie. So there's a lot. There's more than that, but I'll name those ones. But so I'll go with the 5-year engagement.
All right, that's going to be The Master. And it looks like I can't date Jordan Anderson. He doesn't appreciate good cinema. All right, so going on.
That's all right.
Man, I'd hope so. You too.
Not good cinema.
He doesn't appreciate
I'm
good
sorry.
cinema, so I'm sorry. You're just not right for me, Jordan.
Right.
All right. Spectacular Now and Dread. Brian.
This is a good matchup. A remake versus a rom-com. I'll go with Spectacular Now. And we watched recently chemistry between Miles Teller and Shane Woodley. And I'll go with Spectacular Now.
Okay.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, I love Dread, and it's a really good movie. I wish it got more made so we could have sequels to it. But I just love the Spectacular Now. It's just a really sweet story, so I'm going to go Spectacular Now.
Yeah, I'm Austin.
Well, for this one, let's see. I've seen Spectacular Now about 3 times. Let's say times that by about 10, and I've seen that Dread how many times? Yeah, that's something like that. So Dread.
Yeah. Well, like I wasn't sure really how I was gonna vote because I actually do really love the Spectacular Now, and I just don't. I feel like Dread gets a lot of love in these tournaments, so just to kind of be like a little different. I mean, and Miles Teller's given an incredible performance in this movie. Like it's really really good, and he's got a stellar cast all around him. It's written really well, so I'm gonna go with the Spectacular Now. JPO.
Nice. I thought I was going to have to be the tiebreaker here, but I also would have said Spectacular Now. I have a lot of fun with Dread, but I'm a softie at heart, and I think it's a wonderful story. Great Miles Teller performance here. It's more relatable on a personal level, and I think it's great, and I think it's actually underseen, but like in a weird way. So
Has anybody else seen the clips of Shailene Woodley as like that sex robot in that new movie?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I almost watched it earlier.
Well, the problem is that if you're watching it, is like those clips look great, except for the movie has like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, and apparently it's terrible.
Now I'm even more interested.
So
Is
I'm pretty intrigued.
Ooh.
I'm pretty intrigued. Don't get me wrong, that might actually make me watch it, but it's supposed to be terrible. But
Is that
she's
the
like,
movie
"This
called?
drama."
Is that the Robots?
Robots? It's just called Robots.
Yeah, they just should have called Robots. Yeah.
Is that a
Yeah.
streaming movie? Is that what
I
it is?
don't know.
Or is it-
Yeah, you got to
something.
buy it VOD.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean,
It maybe too, but it's
I'm
not.
sure it'll go to some streaming service at some point.
Yeah,
But yeah,
give it a month.
Yeah.
But we've got Killer
Oh,
Joe
shit,
up
Killer
against
Joe's still
21
here?
Jump Street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Killing Joe.
Killer Joe made it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, like I think Killer Joe is a really enjoyable movie. And it's one of those ones like, but I'm also not that high on 21 Jump Street. Like, I do think it's a really good movie, and it's another one that, if I had the time, I would have rewatched it. But just slightly, I'm actually going to go Killer Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Malcolm.
Malcolm just went.
Oh yeah, sorry. Austin, sorry.
Go back Killer Joe again.
Yeah. All right.
My bad.
Give it what you chose.
No, I didn't say that. Look,
All right.
I was looking at you, Austin, like right at you, and then I said Malcolm. But Austin.
I think I like 21 Jump Street, but I love Killer Joe. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Killer
right.
Joe. No, just,
Let's order Malcolm X almost.
I can almost get it.
Canceled.
Having said that, I'm gonna go 21 Jump Street.
All right. Well, Austin, what do you think?
All right.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Killer Joe. I mean, I'll probably see it eventually sometime, but But I think 21 Jump Street is like probably one of the best comedies of the past 10 years, and it came out roughly about 10 years ago. I mean, there hasn't been like a ton of just memorable comedies lately, and like this one is one of the last few that I remember. And 21 and 22 are both great, and I mean, I actually kind of slightly prefer 22, but like not by much though. They're almost on par with each other. So yeah, and they have great chemistry, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. So yeah, they'll go to 21 Jump Street. JPO?
As a wise man once said, I've seen Killer Joe once. If you times that by about, I've seen 21 Jump Street a lot more. 20
I'm
Jump
liking
Street.
my math and my comparisons tonight, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah, 21 Jump Street's great. It's a big rewatch, easy rewatch, man. It's a group watch by yourself whenever. Yeah, 21 Jump Street.
Listen, get the kids onto the show now. Get them watching. I'll teach them some times tables tonight. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Multiplication lesson.
There you
know,
go.
we'll do really good. I was always really good at those with the flashcards. I was really good at that. So I'm just showing off my skills. So yeah.
I've seen Killer Joe 0 times. He times that by any number. I've still seen it 0 times.
0 times. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's how multiplication works. That was always the easiest one when we did the flashcards. We do everybody. It was 0 times 2, 0 times 3, 0 times 4, and it was just always easy. All right.
Yep.
Easy.
Brian.
Yeah, I haven't got around to see Killer Joe, but I enjoyed Train with Jump Street. A great Derek Jones debut by Norman Miller. A good adaptation for the TV show. Good surprise performance by Channing Tatum. People didn't know really the guy for the Street, the man in the lead role. So Train with Jump Street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. 21 Jump Street, and we'll go on.
Well, that's it for that side. Good timing.
All right.
Oh, Wolfman.
Also,
want to play? Get a better hurry.
You better hurry up, Wolf. We're going to get to the Elite Eight before you even get here.
But are Lord and Miller involved in Spider-Verse? Like, am I right about that?
I think the producer's on it.
Yeah, because their logo was on the beginning of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, because that was awesome.
Anyway, anyone going to go vote Gone over
come on.
No, but if Jordan does ever break up with someone for not liking good cinema, I'm showing them this clip.
Well, not over X-Men Days of Future Past, but I do like Gone. I do.
It's way better movie.
Yeah, come on, get out of here. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm glad I watched the 40 minutes that I did and turned it off. All right.
Best Picture versus Bikini.
Argo.
You turned it off. You didn't finish it. Look, the best part comes near the end.
Dude, I'm sorry. I was incredibly bored. No thanks. Right, anyways, I turned on The Master instead. It was a much better movie.
The Master. Ugh. Man, I'm going to be incredibly bored.
This is why you two would never marry.
Yeah.
All right. Argo Spring Breakers. Yeah, it's on me. Spring Breakers is fun. But I really like Argo. Ben Affleck's a hell of a director. Should have at least been nominated for Best Director that year. It's a damn shame. He still got an Oscar. He still got his Oscar though. It did win Best Picture, so he still got one on the wall. But yeah, I'll go Argo. It's a great movie. So,
I've always got a couple Oscars on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think Argo's good. Like I don't know, like on all time, like best of the year quite, but I think it's good. But it's not better than Spring Breakers either. I do like Spring Breakers. Sorry. I meant to say Spring Breakers not better than Argo. Sorry, I misspoke there. My bad. Yeah. It is better than Spring Breakers for sure. Yeah, but what I meant to say is if Spring Breakers is a fun watch though, like give it a watch. It is good, but yeah, Argo's better. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So I'll go Argo.
Look at my shit. Yeah, I have fun with Spring Breakers. Pretty kind of goes bonkers at the end there. But yeah, I love Argo here. Worthy of being Best Picture of the Year here. Good direction, great ensemble cast here. Affleck kills behind the camera, front of the camera. Affleck all day, every day. He was the bomb in Phantoms as well. Argo.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah, I'll go Argo. Go fuck yourself. The great escape my fan ever since.
Hey,
Yeah,
you say to me, Brian?
Language.
Jesus.
Yeah, Argo my vote. Great director. Well, Ben Affleck's best films, directing wise. Spring Breakers is fun. See forward to the child stars in swimsuits, but I quite enjoy Argo more.
Yeah. Malcolm.
I do enjoy Spring Breakers. I think it's a lot of fun, but Argo is a really good movie. So Argo.
Yeah, and Diaz pointing out
It's the ladder series.
Expedition to Best in 2014. It's the ladder series, so it got voted in enough times to make it this far. But
All right, take a shot. We just had to explain the ladder series.
yeah.
Well, the beginning of
There's
the
some
video.
2013 movies in here too, brother. So
Yeah.
if they make it to the Elite Eight of the championship series, they move on to the next year. So Taser
Yeah.
Press could keep moving to
Yeah.
2011 if it makes it to the Elite Eight. So yeah. All right.
But
There you go.
there's everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait until the end of the year when we do a best of 2023, and we randomly have 2023 movies in here. That'll be awkward.
Ooh, sure.
Frank and Weenie up against Kevin in the Woods.
Kevin in the Woods. All right, Jordan.
Yeah. So Frank and Winnie's good. It's a good Tim Burton movie. It's has a style all over it, but it's actually one of the good ones because that can be a little hit and miss on Tim Burton movies, but this is one of the better ones. But Cabin in the Woods is just awesome. Like it's fantastic and like one of those movies that's good from the beginning, but by the end of it, it's like almost at like masterpiece level. And I wish that there was a way that it's made the way that it is for a reason, but like I wish it could be on that level the whole time. For me, like I'm just kind of waiting for more things to happen, and then when they do, I'm like, yes, here it comes. So yeah, but how about Cabin in the Woods? JPM.
Yeah, I agree. Frank and Winnie is more of a hit, especially compared to recent Burn movies. But I also agree, Cabin in the Woods is awesome. I love the build that they could give, even at the first scene that seems so kind of mundane with the title credits. I'd love it, man. And so yeah, Cabin in the Woods gets my vote.
Yeah. Well, Brian, what do you say?
I'll go to Factory this one. One of my favorite Burn movies. Good take on classic 60s horror movies. And great voice cast as well. Martin Landau's last films ever, so Factory.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I believe if I remember rightly, I think Frankenweenie is an extended version of a short film that he did
Yes.
in the early 80s, I want to say. But yeah, it was the only sort of animated movie that actually made it out of parts 1 and 2. Because all the other animated movies just didn't really get really good. Just ended up against a lot of good movies. But I'm gonna go Cabin in the Woods though.
Yeah. Well, Austin, how many more times have you seen Cabin in the Woods than Frankenweenie?
So I've seen Frankenweenie one time. I've seen Cabin in the Woods. If you times that by about 85, that's how many times I've seen Cabin in the Woods. And how many times I've shown it to other people? About 320. So Cabin in the Woods.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Cabin
in the Woods.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Raid Redemption up against Zero Dark Thirty.
All right.
So, GPO.
Oh no, this is the awkward part where I say I haven't seen the Raid, so Zero Dark 30.
Awkward.
No. What are you doing with your life right now, bro? What are you doing?
Not watching the Raid.
Why haven't you been watching the Raid?
Yeah.
Watching all the Eber and Roper episodes. I don't know.
You just need to take an afternoon and watch the Raid and the Raid 2. That's what you need to do. Do you have Netflix?
I do.
Oh, funny enough, it's on Netflix. You can watch it.
Oh, no way.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that convenient?
I've heard good things.
Let's see about the Raid 2. Oh, what do you know? That one's also on Netflix. It'll probably auto start the Raid 2 right after you're done with the Raid. Isn't that convenient?
Probably. After.
Yeah. So that's a good 4-hour afternoon right there, bro, if you ask me.
Yep.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, I enjoyed Dear Dark Thirty, but I'll go with the Raid 2. It's a great sequel to the great action movies.
Well, it's just the Raid. We're
the
Raid, not the Raid 2. I was just mentioning that the Raid 2 was also on Netflix.
So yeah, I'll go with the Raid for a good action movie. So the Raid.
Yeah, right.
Well, the first time that I saw it, to be fair, I was a little confused because I feel like they added the redemption either before or they
added that for American audiences. It was really stupid. Yeah,
they just
called the Raid everywhere else, and they just added redemption. I don't know what the redemption is in the movie. There's no redemption. I don't know what that is.
Makes people think it's a different movie. Maybe I don't know. It's weird. But Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I actually have seen the Raid. I I did enjoy it, but I actually do like Zero Dark 30 a lot more, though. So I'm going to go Zero Dark 30.
Well, don't worry, Austin. We'll bring it home. It's fine.
Let's see. I've seen Zero Dark 30 once in the theater, times that by about 42, and I've seen that's many times the Raid. So the Raid. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen The Raid a lot. I've probably seen both these movies just twice, probably. but The Raid's way better. Like The Raid is like one of the standards for action movies that like so many other movies base their choreography off The Raid, and they want to try and get people that were in The Raid and get the people that did the choreography and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Raid.
All right, The Raid. Move on. Scroll on down to Looper.
Looper versus the Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right.
Okay.
Brian.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mace Barber with this one. It's quite surprised me. I love the chemistry between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Their chemistry look great. Even though it's sort of like another origin story for Spider-Man, but it was good. It was good enough for this one. I quite enjoyed Rich Evans as the Lizard, and this series great role as Captain Stacy. So I'll go with Spider-Man.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm not. I've said it before many other times. I'm not a fan of Looper. I've tried watching it a few times, just really not enjoying it. But I really do like the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, so I'm gonna go The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, Austin.
Amazing Spider-Man's all right. Decent enough movie. I like Andrew Garfield more than I like the movies. I'll go Looper because, man, Joseph Gordon-Levitt doing Bruce Willis's mannerisms is pretty damn spot on, and it's also a really good movie. So, yeah, Looper.
Ooh, we got a thunderstorm going up. So I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder out there, but the mic's picking it up. Yeah. So like I kind of like I thought about it because if you go back, I did a review of Across the Spider-Verse and on the channel, and I wanted to do a Spider. Well, I wanted to just see where Across the Spider-Verse ranked with all the other Spider-Man movies, and I actually like when I was talking about it, I actually kind of talked myself out of the Amazing Spider-Man because it's to me like I just like it because of Andrew Garfield. I think Andrew Garfield is great, and I'm a big Andrew Garfield fan. The rest of the movie it's kind of like okay. I mean, it's good. Like it's better than okay. It is good, but I mean, but I think I like Looper more. So and yeah, just Gordon-Levitt's probably like the big reason. But I mean, people forget like this movie has like Paul Dano and Jeff Daniels in it, and yeah, it's a pretty good flick. So I'll go Looper. And
you're here first. Jordan Oliver for Spider-Man.
Yep. Yeah. I don't always do it, but depends. We have a Wolfman in the house. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, everyone?
Oh, good. He'll be just in time to help us get the Master into the Elite Eight and piss off Jordan. That'll be good.
Oh, please no, please.
Yes, just in time.
Because it just kind of squeaked out of the first round, but now I think we'll have another vote for it, so we'll get there.
Yeah. Well, Wolf, you want to vote on this one? We got the Amazing Spider-Man versus Looper.
Yeah. So I love Looper to death. I think this film is excellent. One of the best films of that year. And the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm actually one of those weirdos that I have a lot of problems with it, but I actually prefer the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that one's a little better. Just like the emotional cores, I feel like hit harder in that one. But this one's still a good movie. And Andrew Garfield, like, definitely, I think is while Tobey is my personal favorite Spider-Man, I think he's like the best. He's the one that like encapsulates the character the most. Like when you read the comics, you're like, Andrew Garfield is that character. It also is like my favorite web slinging from the movies. I think it's just so it definitely has some things going for it. And after the Across the Spider-Verse movie, I'm like on a Spider-Man hype right now because that movie was incredible.
Yeah.
But with that said, I will still vote Looper here because it's just one of the best sci-fi movies ever made. So
yeah, it's pretty good. JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm kind of with what has been already kind of said here. I think Garfield's a great choice, but I think both films in the Amazing franchise are kind of a little sloppy with villains I don't really, totally attach to. While Looper, I think is great. It's a great sci-fi flick. It's one I picked up on 4K recently, so I'm gonna go Looper.
All right.
Yeah.
Looper.
Be Looper.
Mhm.
American Pie reunion. I think it's all is lost.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Well, this could be some justice for our Rankum episode when American Reunion didn't make the final list. So maybe,
mhm.
but
I'm
there's
happy.
way
I'm
too many
happy with the
American Pie
list.
movies. Yeah, same. But who's first now?
Malcolm.
Malcolm, yeah.
Malcolm. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those ones like it's one of those ones like a lot of the people was just wanting one American Pie movie, just even though we tried getting more for them on.
I made a case for all four. Yeah.
But it. But yeah, I do enjoy All Was Lost. I think it's good, but I actually do enjoy American Pie Reunion. I think it's my third favorite of the American Pie franchise, and I think Stifler's arc in the movie is also just really well done. So I'm going American Pie Reunion.
Yep. And sorry, Wolf. We have a new pitch hitter. You're gonna have to go. We have Chris Diaz who's gonna back me up on the Master being overrated.
I'm not a big Master fan either, so I haven't seen it, so yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm going to
anyways,
Austin.
Austin?
It's incredible.
It's okay. Chris Diaz doesn't have very good taste in movies, so it's all right. So
He is movie musical, so
maybe you can date him, Jordan, because y'all both have shitty taste in movies.
That's a hard pass.
I've been championing All Is Lost, but I kind of want to champion American Reunion. The more and more I see it, the more it might be actually be my favorite of the series. I really like them coming back together. Yeah, I love Stifler's character arc in that movie and kind of where it ends up. I think it's really, really good. So yeah, I'll go American Reunion. I really like that movie.
Yeah. I have not seen All Is Lost. It's another one of my blind spots, so I haven't got to
I thought you would have caught up.
Oh, he said he said like 3 tournaments to watch All Is Lost and still hasn't done it.
Yeah, I know. We've had so many other things I got to watch stuff for too that it's just like.
I mean, it's like how it took 10 months to watch his new favorite movie, so
yeah.
Oh, Hot Fuzz, yeah. So maybe in like 10 months I'll watch it. Yeah, so I definitely got to vote for American Reunion. I think that's fun seeing all the cast back, and I don't know, like it's hard to say whether or not this was necessary, like to having them all come back 10 years later, because really, if you're being like logical, no movie's necessary. But at the same time, I think that it fits right in with the rest. It doesn't feel like out of place or anything, and it works. And like I even wouldn't mind seeing another one. I'm not like dying for it, but but if it came out, I would go see it. So yeah, I'll vote American Reunion.
Not at the straight to DVD one that they made. That was like they recently released like the most recent one. It was like really bad.
Well, Stifler has all these like relatives coming out of the woodwork that you never knew about. Yeah. But Wolf, what do you think here?
But yeah, what number is this out of like the 11 American Pie films? Like I don't know.
This is I think it was about number 10 because it was the last one that came out before the recent straight to DVD one.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, did I actually guess that right? That was a random guess about 11. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that's how many there were.
I don't think there's that many movies.
I don't know.
I think there's 9 total, but like I think American Union came out somewhere in the middle there. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the ones I've not seen. I've seen like the early American Pie films, and I think I watched like the most recent one, and that's like about it. But I have seen All Is Lost, and I think this film was fantastic. Just absolutely brilliant. So I will say All Is Lost.
Actually, I think Pez is right. I think this is 8 out of the 9 American Pie movies.
There you go.
I own 8 of them. I don't own the most recent one in American Pie.
Yeah, there's one called Girls Rules. That was the most recent one.
Yeah.
That one's set.
All right.
JPO.
All right. Well,
American Union.
American Union. All right. Brian.
Yeah, I'm also going with American Union. It's a great return. Yeah, sure. I am talking about Mercury. So yeah. As I was saying, Mercury is my second favorite American Pie films. First one being Mercury Wedding. Love seeing other cast return, and Eugene Levy, great usual. Even the end credit with him and Stifler's mom all day in the movie theater, like Stifler's mom blowing him while eating popcorn.
Hmm. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So American Union actually gonna take this one. All is lost.
Yeah, all is
Alright.
lost is finally lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally.
man.
Yep.
Been a
Lost
little
in the
while.
woods.
All is lost.
But like, to be honest, I literally called up like all my high school friends the other day, and I was like saying like, hey, we should have like a high school reunion. I think we are like planning on something like that soon, so that's going to be kind
Nice.
of fun.
Feeling old because my
was a
next
good
year is
time.
my next year is my 20th high school reunion, and I'm really feeling old about that shit. So
Oh,
My
wow.
20th,
yeah,
my 20th
Yeah.
reunion is this year. It's happening in September. Sure.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
so we got Silver Linings and Safety Not Guaranteed. I'm up first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna champion Safety Not Guaranteed here. Great Aubrey Plaza movie. Yeah, really really good stuff. If you haven't seen it, I think this movie's excellent. Nice little movie. So I'll say Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah, I think that I'm also gonna champion Safety Not Guaranteed. I think this movie is great. Like I'm a huge Aubrey Plaza fan, and more recently Mark Duplass. I've been going back and watching some of his movies and TV stuff, um, and yeah, like I like all the supporters throwing Karen Sani and Jake Johnson in there, and yeah, I think that's a fun time, and kind of like you're just waiting to see like what's gonna unfold and play out in like a little indie comedy. So yeah, I'll go with Safety Not Guaranteed. Wolf, what do you say?
This is a very interesting matchup because I feel like kind of both of these have the same vibe when it comes to the tone of them. Like I feel like these
Yeah.
movies are kind of tonally and structurally almost kind of feel somewhat similar. So, but yeah, I love both of these films. Oh, this is actually a really tough one because I like these two. I really love like almost pretty much equally. But if I'm gonna lean, yeah, Silverline's Playbook. It was the Best Picture nominee. It was like all this other. Which, by the way, I was wrong. Austin, The Master did not get nominated for Best Picture, and that is fucked up. Okay,
That's really messed up.
it was only nominated for like acting and like something yeah, I think only acting for like the three actors in there, but it was like it was so dumb.
Well,
But
Paul Thomas Anderson can't win them all,
But he can win more than some of the movies you like, Jordan. Win more than Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star. So that's fine.
Well, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of that.
He's won more than
it's
Jurassic
terrible.
World Dominion. So there you go.
Oh, and that is a crying shame.
And yes, the base is 138.
But yeah, for this, I'll champion the smaller indie Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah.
But it looks like safety is guaranteed for this movie to make it through the next round. So
Yeah.
see.
Let's hope so. Yeah. JPO.
As much as I really dig Safe Not Guaranteed, definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. I really love Silver Linings Playbook. I think the chemistry between these two is great as well. They've done a couple movies together now, and even Chris Tucker in a supporting role. I got to go Silver Linings.
Yeah. Brian.
I'm also going to go with Civilized Playbook on this one. It's one of the year's best, one of the year's more better roles in recent times. Great depiction of mental health as well. Jennifer Lawrence, great chemistry with Bradley Cooper, and I quite enjoy Chris Tucker as Bradley Cooper's best friend film.
Yeah, like I like Jennifer Lawrence when she kind of pushes herself into these kind of like roles that require a little more acting, like the new comedy she has coming up. It actually looks pretty funny, so we'll see. But I guess it's down to Malcolm to decide this thing.
Just to rub some salt on the wound, The Master didn't get nominated for an Oscar, but for Best Picture, but Les Mis did. I mean, I love Les Mis, but they're over The Master. That's down to me.
Yeah,
You and I'll agree with that one.
I do agree with that one because that's just the best movie of 2012, not getting nominated over something like Les Mis.
It's probably the same reason they didn't recognize 2001: A Space Odyssey. The year it came out. That's fine. didn't even get nominated. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes they don't recognize greatness.
I mean, if it, I'd still like to think if it was what they've started doing now, just having that straight 10 nominations, that I think the Master would have gotten just a straight 10. But yeah, I love both these movies, but just slightly, I'm going to go Silverline's Playbook. I think I have a really good, would enjoy that more.
Yeah. All right. Silverline's Playbook. It is.
Oh, wait, I thought that was our first.
Oh,
that would
wait.
be our first tie, right?
Oh yeah, it's a tie, right?
Because I voted Safety Not Guaranteed. Didn't Austin vote?
Oh, I
Safety Not
swear,
Guaranteed?
I could have sworn
I
you
did
voted
too.
for. I could have sworn you said, "I love Safety Not Guaranteed," but Silverline's Playbook.
No, I said I love Silverline's Playbook.
I could have absolutely sworn you voted for that.
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, it's Wolfman then.
Yeah, it's our first tie.
And
So-
because Silverline's Playbook, was a Best Picture nominee over the Best Movie of the Year, The Master, I will say Safety Not Guaranteed. So that's
There
for
we
sure.
go. Almost made a slight mistake. Not a big one. I would have.
Next up, we've got Chronicle up
Well,
against
George
Seeking a
Clooney
Friend
movies.
for the End of the World.
Wow, these are like look like a similar vibe from the poster.
Yeah.
Who's first now? Is it me?
Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's kind of tougher for me because I actually really like both of these. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World is a lot of fun, and it's a fun journey that they go in, and where they're just trying to go reconnect with friends and family before this asteroid hits. And but yeah, Chronicle is like an all-timer for me. I freaking love a Chronicle. This movie kind of hit me in like a pretty powerful way when I saw it, and just kind of like. Especially Dane DeHaan's performance, like I just really like him being like the alpha male, and just like they get these powers, and like his character goes in a totally different direction, and you see him like using the power to like crush a car with his hand, but he's not really touching it; it's just his mind power. And then who knows that it would kind of end up in the way that it does, with like a big kind of like battle fight thing at the end. So yeah, I'll go with Chronicle. And I would love to see a sequel because I think it can be done. I don't think it will happen, but it could be. So, Wolfman.
Yeah, so both of these films are really interesting. Both very similar movies. Even though the similar posters are not similar movies at all. But Chronicle is like I only got to see Chronicles in theaters. I watched Seeking a Friend for the End of the World like on Netflix one day or something like that. But it was still really good, really emotional and tender. Chronicle blew me away in the theater. I thought like that film was just magnificent. But you know what? Because I feel like it doesn't really get enough love on the show, I think I will say Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yeah,
I just feel like it doesn't get enough love. So
yeah. JPO.
Yes. Well, thank you for passing the Chronicle of Codes of Narnia. Interesting way they did it, but I'm gonna go Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. I kind of like weird apocalyptic tales, and this one tackles it in a dramedy kind of way, and that's where my heart's leaning towards right now. And hey, if you ever do watch it again, the girl that plays his wife at the beginning that leaves him is his real life wife.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Well, Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen either one of these two, but which one I would buy first if I was in the video store, I'll go with Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm.
Chronicle sucks. I don't know how it got this far. I'm going Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Chronicle sucks. Oh, come on. You know something? You suck, Malcolm.
Well, apparently they might make a sequel apparently to it.
Where did Dane DeHaan go? Like
He's gonna be 2 weeks this year. Oppenheimer and Dumb Money.
He's gonna be in Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
But to be fair, Wolfman, everybody's in Oppenheimer. Have you seen the cast on that?
That's
Every actor that's ever acted in Hollywood is in Oppenheimer.
If you're not sure where an actor went, they're probably in Oppenheimer.
They're filming Oppenheimer.
Yeah, right.
Chronicles
Awesome.
okay, but I love Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. I think that movie's criminally underrated and underseen, and I've seen it a bunch of times. I love that movie. So, movie Seeking a Friend.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not mad about it because Seeking a Friend's good. So,
And it is the
That's
last
it.
one. Yeah.
all right.
Good time so far.
it's part of good cinema.
I mean, if it's good cinema, then how could they get enough love then?
Wait, how could it what?
Not get enough love.
I don't know, but it got love tonight. It just did get love.
Here you go, Tarantino.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Just in time for you, Wolf.
This is the one I was worried about, Wolf.
Yeah.
And also fight off 2 Leo matches.
Yep.
Yeah. Leo
And
versus
please, please tell me for the mother of God that I'm not first.
I think
Yeah,
you
you're
are.
first. Yeah,
You're
Oh,
first.
fuck this. Oh, you're making me choose between literally my 2 favorite directors. Okay. This is
Wolfman.
and 2 of like their 2
Wolf.
of some of their best movies. Oh
Wolf,
my
I got to
God.
think about these are both in my top 10 of all time. Period.
Yeah.
Wolf. These are both top 10ers.
Yeah.
Literally, they're
You have
both-
time to think
both
about it,
there.
Austin.
They're both there.
Oh my God! I like this should be like I could understand this match if it was the finals and it was 2 it was 2 going up against each other again. But oh my God!
And only
This
one
should
of
be a
these is going to
final.
make the Elite Eight. But to be fair, yeah,
Oh,
one of them,
no.
yeah, one's
Did both leave
2013,
receive
one's
win a
2012.
tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
like oh man, this is close. But just because it's the 2012 movie, like Wolf of Wall Street, maybe my favorite movie that year. Django Unchained, while The Master is like the best movie of 2012, I think Django Unchained is like my personal favorite of that year. And so I'm gonna have to, just because it's the 20, and they're both Leonardo DiCaprio movies. I just realized that too. Wow. But
And Jonah Hill movies.
and Jonah Hill movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I'm gonna have to lean towards the 2012 movie here, Django. But oh, this hurts.
All right.
All right. Well, JPO, what do you say?
Yeah, this is the one. This is the second round where I knew I would dread it on multiple occasions. This is one of them. God, I love Django. I love it, but I think I just love Wolf of Wall Street that much more. I really do. So Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. Sounds good. Brian.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is extremely tough. By a slight hair, I'll go with Wall Street.
Yeah. Malcolm. What do you have?
Yeah, I love both these movies. But I'm going to go. I'm going to use Wolfman's logic because I think Wolf of Wall Street has won a tournament, so I'm going to go Django Unchained.
Yeah.
But I also do know Django Unchained has won a tournament too, if I remember correctly.
And Wall Street won the
Probably.
2013 tournament, so.
Man, 2 top 10ers. Literally, probably seen them about the same amount of times too, which is like 100 times a piece. I mean, no joke. Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's like the razorest of razor paper string thins. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's tough. They're both in my 128, but currently I have Django ranked like 125 out of my 128. But the Wolf of Wall Street's ranked about 50, so it's way higher. So they're both there, and I just think Wolf of Wall Street, yeah, it's just like an all timer, like incredible movie. So, and so is Django, but I don't know. I just feel like I can just say that with like so much more ease when I say all time with Wolf of Wall Street. So I'll go Wolf of Wall Street.
All right, Wolf of Wall Street.
So I guess you could say I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
And here's the thing. So, yes, they're both tournament winners. Django has actually won 2 tournaments.
Oh,
whoa! How did the Iceman beat Prisoners? Granted, I haven't seen the Iceman yet.
How did the Iceman beat Prisoners? My thought, exactly.
Because it's a good movie that we won a champion. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, so I can't say too much.
And then
Stop getting mad.
All
And
right.
then what is
Yeah,
the other
you
one
know,
on there?
Wolf.
Is that-
You know when we start.
Celeste and Jesse forever.
You should have
Yeah.
been here. Sorry. Anyways,
Yeah.
JPO.
But,
What we got here? Ooh. All right. Well, it was fun championing while it lasted. Skyfall.
yeah. Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, 128, Skyfall.
Malcolm.
You know what? I think I know where this might go. I'm gonna go the Iceman.
Austin.
Yeah, I know where this might go too. Skyfall.
Well, I'm gonna vote for where I want it to go. Skyfall. Wolf.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Iceman yet. That's one I wanted to get to. I did get to Celeste and Jesse Forever tonight, but unfortunately that's out now because it's
I watched that
Skyfall.
one
But
too.
yeah, it was really good. But yeah, I'll say it's Skyfall. It's one of the best Bond movies. So
Yep. So it'll be Skyfall.
Yep.
do y'all prefer Casino Royale or Skyfall?
It's close, but if I have
I like
to go, I want to go
Skyfall.
Skyfall.
Better.
But I love
Okay.
Casino Royale as
Here you go,
well.
Wolfman.
Yeah, ditto. Close with Skyfall.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So yeah,
All right.
Master and Avengers. Brian.
Haven't seen Master, going Avengers.
Malcolm.
Wait, did you say you haven't seen The Master yet? You said you
Haven't
didn't
s-
like The Master earlier.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't like it earlier.
No, I
No,
haven't
he
seen
said
it.
he
Jordan
had
doesn't like it.
Jordan doesn't
Yeah,
like
I don't like it.
Mhm.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Avengers, but I like the Master a little bit more. I'm going the Master.
Austin.
The Master.
Master.
I mean, The Master is one of the movies I turned off the fastest in like history of movies, so I'll go with Avengers. Wolf.
I rewatched it again because I'm going through all my PTA films because of a special thing I'll announce when we do plugs. But and it just got that much better for me. Like The Master is truly Paul Thomas Anderson's masterpiece. It's excellent. The Avengers, I didn't like it first, but I've warmed up to it. I think it's good, but it's not like amazing. I think it's a little overhyped by people, but yeah, I will say The Master for me.
Yeah. GPO.
Oh, I don't mind either way, but I'm going to say Avengers.
Oh,
All right. And tiebreaker goes to JPO.
Master.
And you're switching it? Come on.
Yeah, don't try to pick me.
Come on. Oh,
yes,
you're on my side for once. Oh,
I am so happy.
Jordan's got to stick together. Come on.
It's in the 8 and we're
I like
on to the
both.
2011 tournament.
Better than
It is.
Avengers. That was a feat that they
That's
pulled off
upset.
that movie. But all right.
It was a feat that they pulled off of The Master. That movie is like very much scale if you look at it. It's like,
Yeah, but it wasn't one that shocked everyone by the way they pulled it off. But
Kind of was, though.
yeah, I mean that's some shocking stuff in The Master. Like,
yeah, but
Yeah, like, no, that's it. They did that too.
most people are just like, yeah, it's on par with all the other PTA movies.
No,
So-
don't agree with that.
no, most people. I've actually looked at a bunch of rankings recently, and a ton of people have it as the number one PTA. Like a ton.
Yeah,
I'd have
a lot
to
of
think,
it-
but like,
yeah,
it's,
a lot of
it's
it's
up,
like-
like,
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people have it either close or tied to There Will Be Blood, like pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One of these days off air, we can have a discussion. You guys can tell me why The Master, why you love it. You know, so. But
at this point, Jordan, it's like trying to tell you why The Godfather is great. You're just not going to shrug it off and go, "I don't get it."
well, like you wouldn't be trying to convince me. I'm just kind of curious to know.
I mean, it's gonna be like I was trying to tell you about Miss Anderson. We'll have just
Yeah.
as much like as that. So.
Yeah, but I think Malcolm's first.
Malcolm's up first, yes. Particularly now and 21 Jump.
Yeah, I mean, I do like both these movies, but I've got to go spectacular now.
Yeah, Austin.
I don't mind either one going through, but I'll say 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, you know what? I think here they're kind of on an equal level. Well, close to equal, but I want to champion one that doesn't get talked about as much on here. So let's go to spectacular now.
Except for when it wins tournaments. But anyways.
Yeah. Well, did 21 Jump Street or like one of them win one once?
All
Nope.
think about it tournament.
Oh. Well, well, still like
Spectacular won a tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, part
Yeah,
two
but
of
that was like an
2015.
anomaly where like it doesn't appear that much on here, but the one time it did, it won. So, but
I forget. I totally forgot. I didn't think it won a tournament. That's insane.
yeah,
I was literally going to
It
get
might
it.
have won one of the 2013 tournaments, which is when it first appeared. So.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
I was literally going to give it to the Spectacular now because I thought it never won a tournament. But you know what? Because of that, 21 Jump Street is a hilarious movie. I watch this movie like every so often. This movie is like great, like super quotable, super fun. One of my favorite like recent comedies. While I'm more personally connected with the Spectacular now, and there's some stuff I heavily related to. I mean, this film hits really close to home for me, and it truly is spectacular. I will say 21 Jump Street. So
Yeah, JPO. You said
It's tough because I do love both of these. They're both great in their own field. So now it's kind of like it's a hard comparison. But I think 21 Jump Street was just that much more kind of special and shocking, and rewatchable. And I'm gonna go 21.
Okay.
yeah.
And Brian.
Brian.
21 Jump Street.
All right, 21 Jump Street. We'll go through.
21 Jump Street. All right.
We have 2 street movies in the Elite Eight:
All right.
Wolf of Wall Street, 21 Jump Street.
oh, yeah.
You needed Mean Streets in here. That,
Or
there's
Sing
some other
Street,
movie with
or
that street.
you know, some of the street movie.
Yeah.
All right, I got Days of Future Past and Argo. Me, you know what? Let's go Argo. Why not?
Yeah, this one for me is pretty easy with Days of Future Past. Like I just like what they're able to do with melding the new and the old X-Men crew. So, Wolf.
Out of curiosity, what did Days of Future Past beat? I'm trying to look at that movie.
Gone.
On that terrible Amanda Seyfried movie.
Wait,
that somehow made it
how
in
the
here.
fuck did that make it into the championship?
That's a good
That's
question.
what I said.
Like it must have gone up
Batman
against
Trump?
some shit.
had some
Like
shit.
it must have
Some
gone up
shit.
against some shit to make it.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Okay.
I think it's
Interesting.
fun, but
Well, I
Um,
mean, I think the majority of the panel actually enjoyed it because I think it was me, Jordan, I think Richie was there. I think he was advocating for Gone as well.
Yeah.
Everything.
you kind of like that, yeah. But
Well, glad John's right. But I mean, hey, it's gone now, so that's all that matters. But out of these two, yeah, you know, this is. I really love Argo a lot. I do. But I gotta go Days of Future Past. Like, Wolverine is my all-time favorite superhero. And just, like, before Logan came out, I thought this was, like, maybe the best version we've had of Wolverine, possibly. Well, maybe X2. I don't know. But one of the two, like, it was just so fantastic. And I loved it so much. And this film was like hype for me. I remember like I watched this film, I think the day of like opening night, like the day before I got my wisdom teeth out or something like that. And I have a very, very good memory of this film. And I rewatched it multiple times in theaters. One time, like the theater projector, like Jennifer Lawrence was wearing that like high top shirt or whatever, and the projector screen freezes for like 10 minutes. And they're trying to get it all fixed up. My friends, I've already seen it this time. My friends are freaking out because they want to finish the movie, but I'm just sitting back like, hey, Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, I will enjoy this. So like that. It was actually good, but yeah, so I will go X-Men Days of Future Past.
yeah, sounds good. JPO.
Another tough round. I love both of these, but I actually think Days of Future Past isn't as good on rewatch. I think once you've kind of seen how the cat's out of the hat, it's not as good. I think Argo's kind of thrilling every time. I'm gonna go Argo.
For me, the future is definitely better than the past in this movie. That's what I say. But Brian.
You mean the future in this movie that takes place in 2023?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whatever that
Yeah.
future's supposed to be. Yeah.
No, it
X-Men
literally takes place in 2023. Just wanted to point
Really?
that out.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyways,
Hey, so it's perfect rewatch for this year.
Yeah, right.
If you're gonna have a future, like set it at least
Okay.
20, 30 years. So you.
Oh,
so
most
it's hard to
movies
catch up.
did. We've already surpassed a lot of them.
Yeah. Or even more. Set it
They did back in the day. Blade Runner takes place in like 2017.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna get there. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
And I mean, I think that's the thing. Was I think they wanted a good separation between the past and the futures. Like, because I think it was about the past is about 50 years before their future they were trying to get to.
Yeah. So. Oh well, just do what you can do.
Yeah.
But Brian.
X-Men Days of Future Past.
Okay.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I love Argo, but I really want to see Days of Future Past up against First Class in 2011. So Days of Future
I was
Past.
going to say the same thing. It could go up against First Class.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Or could go against Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I don't want to see it. Well, if it goes up against Green Lantern, I know what's winning that match.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah, Green Lantern, right, guys?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, X-Men goes on Malcolm, and we'll scoot down to the next one.
Right.
And I think we're also going to see Wolf Wall Street go up against Hugo because I think Hugo's 2011.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So for some.
Hey, a new tournament winner now, Cabin in the Woods.
Yep. Yeah.
Raid and Cabin in the Woods. Jordan.
Is it me first? Yeah. This one's tough, but because both of these movies have things that just blow me away. That are just like really amazing and kind of like almost groundbreaking in like what they're doing. But I don't know. Oh man, these are like different movies, but they're like really like a razor thin margin of how much I like it. But you know what? How I'm feeling tonight, if they're in front of me, I would watch Cabin in the Woods. So I'll go Cabin in the Woods. Wolfman, what do you say?
Yeah, I absolutely love both of these films. Cabin in the Woods is one of my favorite horror films. I own the 4K. I just saw it. I don't feel like getting it up to get it though.
It's okay. I can grab it. It's right here, Wolfman.
Yeah.
You mean this one?
Oh yeah.
Austin always has it
Oh,
on him, and I see him looking over at his wall.
And then the Raid I need to own, but I don't. But it's still really good. You know what? Just because Cabin in the Woods already, we went through that Cabin in the Woods like hype. We got it there. It won a tournament. I don't think the Raiders won a tournament.
I think the Raid won part 2. I think these are both the winners of parts 1 and 2.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
As always, I'll let you guys know when we end the show.
Either way, I think I like the Raid just a hair more, so I might go with the Raid. So,
And I do own the Raid because Austin sent it to me. Thank you, Austin.
Yeah.
But JPO?
Yeah, I love these movies, but Cabin in the Woods gets my vote.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. Brian?
I'll go with the Raid on this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Malcolm.
But wait, JPO, didn't you say you haven't seen the Raid?
That's why I said it like this.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if you love it, but Malcolm.
Yeah, no, the reason I remember the Raid winning was because we were trying to get 21 Jump Street to win that part 2, and it went up against the Raid. That's why I remember that. But I'm going for Cabin in the Woods on this one though.
Yeah. Austin.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
All right, Cabin
in the Woods it is.
All right.
nice.
Looper,
American Reunion. All right. Wolfman.
Yeah, Looper.
All
Yep.
right.
GPO.
Yeah, I don't know why American Reunion wasn't on the ranking. Come on, guys. But like Looper's so much better.
Because Bulletproof Monk had to be on there.
I guess.
Looper
Yeah.
was so much fun.
I know. It had to be on there.
It deserved it.
Yeah. Brian?
Yeah, American Reunion.
Yeah. Malcolm.
I mean, honestly, I think we almost nominated the entirety of Sean Scott's filmography in that.
Yeah, probably.
Just to get to the.
No one saw Stark raving mad.
Did you nominate his cameo in Old School?
Yeah,
I mean, his cameo in Jay and Silent Bob got this.
Yep.
But I'm going American Pie Reunion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, someone did try to dominate Jackass 3D for some weird reason.
What?
Yeah.
He's standing around for one of the stunts.
Yeah,
What?
he's standing there. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Not only that,
Yeah.
Malcolm already disqualified it, and the guy still tried. I've never seen that before.
What the
Yeah, I've
fuck?
never seen that either. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was like, "I'm gonna try it anyway."
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'll go,
No.
anyways, I'll go Looper, Jordan.
Yeah. Even though this movie's disqualified, I wanted to see if we can still get it through.
Yeah, it was like also rude to the host.
Yeah.
Hi, Alejandro,
Yeah.
if you're watching.
Yeah. But I will probably go Looper here.
Okay, we have a tie to Brian. Excuse me.
American Reunion.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's an
What the
upset.
fuck?
Wow.
That's an
That's
upset.
nuts.
More upset
That's
than the
nothing
Master
fucks.
being the Avengers.
Yeah, that's knuckin' fuck.
Yeah, because Avengers is
Yeah,
good
because
movie.
Avengers is mediocre and
American
the
Union
Master is
like
like
an okay
fantastic.
sequel.
Mediocre. I don't know about that, but
And while like the Looper is fantastic, and I don't know. It's-
yeah. But safety not guaranteed versus seeking a friend for the end of the world.
All right,
So
GPO.
Oh no, this is now. I'm gonna flip flop and go. I think this one's definitely safety not guaranteed for me. I think it's got a little more heart into it. I really like it.
All right, Brian.
yeah.
Safety not guaranteed.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Seeking a friend for the end of the world.
Yeah. Austin.
I'm also gonna go Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yeah. I'll go with safety not guaranteed.
Wolf.
Well, where are we at?
And,
Oh,
and I, and
Wolf.
yeah, and I also would have gone safety not guaranteed, but I love this matchup. This matchup is really like interesting, kind of an underrated matchup here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Safety
So
not
Safety
guaranteed.
Not Guaranteed moves on.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So these are the lead 8. They're coming
Yeah,
up.
we got the 8. We got two. We got two other than 2012 movies moving on to the 2011 series. That'll be Days of Future Past and Wolf of Wall Street, and then the rest are 2012 movies. So there you go.
All right.
All right, so a couple still hanging in there. Skyfall and Wolf of Wall Street. This could be a tough one too, Brian.
Ooh, now this is an extremely tough matchup. Well, I'll go with Skyfall because it's 128.
Okay.
Yeah. Malcolm. What do you say?
Just because Wolf of Wall Street's won a tournament, it's already moving on anyway. I'm going to go Skyfall.
Yeah. And Austin.
Wolf of Wall Street.
All right. Dang. I have. Looking at my 128, I literally have one at 54 and one at 58 here. So, the one that's slightly ahead is Wolf of Wall Street. So I'll go with that.
All right.
Wolfman.
Oh, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
JPO.
Wolf of Wall Street.
All right, Wolf of Wall Street.
All right.
Into the final 4.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Master up against 21 Jump Street.
All right. Malcolm this time starts.
The Master.
I'm Austin.
The Master.
Let's go. 21 Jump Street. Wolf.
Let's go The Master. Best movie.
And JPO.
21 Jump Street.
And Brian.
Okay, we're Jump Street.
All right, we got a
So we got
tie
a
to
tie.
Malcolm.
It's going to be the Master.
Oh.
Yes. Gives up full of third. I love this.
Yeah.
All right, Days of Future Past and Cabin in the Woods on the other side. Me, Cabin in the Woods.
Days of Future Past. Wolf.
Yeah, this time I'm going to go Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. GPO.
Kevin in the Woods.
Brian.
X-Men because everyone hasn't won Turbo yet, so Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Days of Future Past.
Well, it won't matter because Austin's got the tiebreaker.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. Uh-huh. All right.
American Union and Safety Not Guaranteed. Jordan.
Safety Not Guaranteed. Wolf.
Maybe I appreciate this decision now because it makes safety not guaranteed just much easier to vote for. So safety not guaranteed.
Well, there you go.
Let's go.
She's not always a bad thing.
Yeah. JPO.
No, I'm gonna still hold out anger that Looper's not here. Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah. Brian.
I would have gone to American Reunion.
You're high as a kite.
Yeah.
Me and Jordan are gonna hit you.
Just a really slight here. I'm also going to do American Reunion. I think they're both really good.
All right.
Never knew either, Malcolm.
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Safety Not
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, and Wolf will start for Wolf of Wall Street and The Master.
So, again, I'm going to lean towards the logic of the 2012 movie, since they're both in the Elite Eight now, and they're both moving on to the next tournament here. The Wolf of Wall Street has won a tournament. The Master, I don't think has ever won a tournament, so I'm going to give it to the Master, so there is a chance it could actually win. Come on, let's do this. The Master.
All right.
He's lobbying for it. He can lobby for it if he wants to. He's lobbying for it.
Yeah.
JPO.
I want to say Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, Steelers on one hope.
Ryan.
The way I see we should all suit with Wall Street.
Yeah. Malcolm.
I'm going to go The Master.
Yep. Austin.
The Master.
And I got to go Wolf of Wall Street. And guess who has the tiebreaker?
Come on, Jordan.
JPO, you were my one hope.
Wolf of Wall Street, baby. Put it through. Get that Master out of here. Like, drop kick it like into a river. You can get the F out of here.
If I known he was going to say that, I would have voted the other way.
Yeah.
Well, you knew he was going to say that.
He was gonna say that.
He loves.
I thought other people had our backs too. I don't know.
Yeah. Not
Well,
everyone.
yeah,
You knew
the
Brian
only
was going to
only-
vote for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Brian
I can't
was
predict
vocal.
Brian. He loves animation. Then he's like, I'm
No,
going to
he's
American
outright
Reunion.
said he hated the
Killer
Master.
Joe.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, Kevin
We got
Woods
some
versus Safety Not
some more
Guaranteed.
fun matchups coming. So.
All right, JPO.
Kevin in the Woods.
Brian.
I know Kevin was well service. City not guaranteed has it, so City not guaranteed.
Yep, I thought exactly.
Brian.
Malcolm.
Or sorry, Malcolm. Yeah.
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah. Austin.
Kevin in the Woods.
Gotta go. Safety Not Guaranteed. Wolfman.
I'm just still pissed off. My phone did not make it, but that's fine. I will say safety not guaranteed. So yeah.
We can't date Wolf. I'm sorry because we have different movie tastes. No.
All right.
But JPO, did you vote?
He voted safety not guaranteed. All right.
Okay.
Although, wouldn't that make for a fun couple though? Because then you get to discuss all these different takes with someone.
I've been
else.
there, done that. It's not fun.
Sure, like,
Yeah.
nah.
No.
I disagree. I don't know. We
The
can't
last
vote.
two people I dated had opposite taste, and it was like, "Want to watch this?" No, and I cut to the SpongeBob thing 2 hours later. Like, want to watch this? No.
So she's a 10, but she loves The Godfather.
Well,
she's a
the
10,
God-
but she's a 10, but she thinks the Master is a masterpiece.
See,
Well,
that's
I
when
love the masterpiece or the master. That could be a deal breaker, but
Yeah.
Jordan, weren't you
10.
engaged? Yeah, I found out she likes Wes Anderson. I had to cut that shit
but
off.
The Godfather though is actually a good movie. I just don't call it an all timer, but it is a good movie.
See, that's when you do compromise. Like, well, we can watch this movie you want. Yeah, if we watch this one afterwards, that I
Exactly.
want. So I mean,
You know how many times I tried that? Oh my gosh! Like I want to bang my head into a freaking
anyway,
glass window.
this is not a Jordan Edson film.
Yeah, right.
There for podcasting now.
Well, it could be,
Yeah.
but
Should be a new
oh,
show.
yeah.
Should be a new show on the movie here and there. We're just therapy session.
Yeah.
We all just talk to each other.
All right,
It
Brian.
will be our version of the Diamond Dogs.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dog's not up. I got problems.
say not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Safety not guaranteed.
Yeah. Austin.
I'll go say it's not guaranteed because I don't like when a movie that's not in the championship of that year and it's not a movie of that year wins that championship. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, like in the championship. Like,
Yeah, if it wins
usually-
one of the other ones, whatever. But like the championship is weird. Hey, what
Yeah,
won that
see-
championship?
See, and that's in the
well,
Masters.
that was like
we
when we offered
we could have
those-
had two 2012 movies, guys.
Yeah,
if
but-
you had thought of that logic, okay? Like,
but the thing is, though, usually I'm against that logic because I just like to just vote for whatever's better. But here, like when it's literally the championship, that logic does make sense. So I'm gonna go safety not guaranteed. Wolfman.
so it should be the master versus safety not guaranteed. Just FYI, but
All right. Well,
but yeah, safety not
It's not.
guaranteed. So there you go.
But it's not.
JPO.
Nah, I'm with y'all. Safety not guaranteed. Let's do that.
Yeah. And
And your winner.
That's it.
Yep. yeah, safety
Yeah.
not guaranteed is the best movie of 2012, y'all. Best one, right?
Mhm.
Better than The Master.
Really?
Yes. Let's
Hey,
go.
Yeah, it's not, but okay.
Jordan, is safety not guaranteed better than Chronicle?
Yeah, I mean, according to us here, it is.
Right.
Oh, really? Oh, now that it's according to us. Oh,
Yeah, according to everyone.
oh, now that it's according to the
Yeah.
panel, it's but I mean, according to okay, I see. I see.
Let me consult my list and see where I
I
actually
see.
have it.
So while he's
They
doing
both have
that,
my
just
128.
FYI, Skyfall has won a tournament. We had a lot of previous winners pretty close here. Skyfall won the spy movie tournament. We have had Wolf of Wall Street won the 2013 part 1. We had, or actually 2013 championship. Excuse me.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods won very recently, 2012 part 1. And yeah, there was something else I was going to mention.
How
Oh,
about
the
The
Raid.
Raid.
The Raid has also won, but it won for not the other one. See, Django became a 2-time winner with the 2012 part 2.
Oh, that's
Django
right.
Unchained became a part 2. But
Yeah, I knew
Raid-
it won it.
But
knew it
the
won
Raid
it.
has won a tournament way back when it won our one location tournament. So yeah.
Well-
so it is
Well,
still-
safety not guaranteed is not even in my 128, so yeah. But
To answer
but
Andrew's
Chronicle is,
question,
so.
them is they make the championship.
What make
Apparently, Andrew's just
Les
really
Mis.
loving Lamers.
And we don't like
Les
Les
Mis,
Mis.
it should
Sorry,
actually
Les
be
Mis.
a Les
My
Mis.
bad.
I used to
Les
watch
Mis is
it.
boring.
I'm a big fan.
Yep.
It did
I
not even
think,
make
I
it.
think, if I remember rightly, I think Lamers may have gone up against the Avengers in one of the earlier
Something like that.
parts.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was way back in part 1. I don't remember.
But I have safety
All
not
part
guaranteed
2.
ranked like 300, so that's where I have it. So,
Mm.
but it's still good. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that'll do it for us tonight. Though that was a fun time. So you'll see the Elite Eight, which I didn't get them all, but that's fine. I'm sure one of you guys got them all. So.
Oh,
I think
I've got
Malcolm
I've got them all.
He's got him because Malcolm will be making the 2011 tournament. pretty
Yeah.
soon, I'm sure he'll sit down and just make.
Like started it to like write them down. I only got 5, and I'm like, someone else will get them.
Well,
So-
I'll be pushing hard for, like Malcolm said, I love X-Men First Class. I'll be pushing hard for that one to win one of those tournaments because I think that movie's fucking great.
Yeah,
But-
first
yeah.
class is my second from X-Men film.
yeah, I'll be pushing hard for that one, but that's just me. But
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be one of my favorites from that year.
Well, hopefully it'll go up against Days of Future Past. Wait, did it make it in the Elite Eight?
Yeah.
Days of Future
yes,
Past.
so it's
Okay,
already not-
that's one of the ones I don't have written down. So, but
But it's going up
Um,
against. I think I remember 2011. Some article recently saying it was one of the not as great years for movies overall. So we may have
But
some-
then I went through the 2011 list, and I actually think it's kind of underrated. Like there's some actual really
There
solid.
might be some
20
underrated like good movies, but overall, like week by week, it wasn't a very good year.
There's
So
some
Yeah.
good value films that year.
yeah,
I'll be
so we'll
pushing
see.
for. Hey,
Maybe
Wolfman,
next
do you
month.
like Drive?
Oh, favorite movie of that year.
We gotta
Best
push
movie
for
of that
Drive
year.
to win a tournament. It's not. It gotta win a fucking
Number
Drive
tournament.
is
one
awesome.
movie.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it won
yeah.
your
I actually
tournament.
really like Drive.
So right now, Wolfman, I'm pushing for those either at least those part 1 and 2. Let's get Drive to win a damn tournament, man. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
I'd
think
follow you
Drive-
on that.
Drive
Yeah,
is
I'd be
the
okay with that.
tournament, the mystery tournament of yours. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
I threw it in the mystery tournament because I was like, people like Drive, right? And I was like, yeah.
I'll join the 2011 tournament if you need someone else. I'll push for Drive definitely because that's
Drive
That's-
is the shit.
Oh yeah.
It is my
Sure, we
favorite
have some
movie of
open
that year.
spots.
It
And I
is
would love
mean,
when you do plugs.
fantastic.
Oh, Jordan's favorite movie is in 2011.
Which
What?
is
In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
And
actually, I do really like that movie. I thought it was a unique.
and
concept.
Austin's favorite movie of all time is in the 2011 tournament, which is The Tree of Life.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh no.
That movie will go down in the first round. Fuck that movie.
Yeah, that's that movie. I'm
I
not.
was just gonna
yeah,
say
I'm not
there
on
are a
board with
couple
that one.
other sneaky good movies. Moneyball's in there. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is a
the
good one.
Muppets.
I'm not putting it in the tournament, but Bucky Larson Born to Be a Star came out.
Oh, Jordan, you want to
War,
that one?
Warriors.
No, I'm not gonna go for
2011.
that one. I'm not,
Jordan loves
I'm not
that
gonna go
movie.
that far.
He's a big fan. Yeah, he loves that.
Warriors, a movie from
I hope
2011.
Jack,
That's a great one.
did Jack Joe make the tournament or something.
I don't know, but like I just say the Bucky Larson somewhat watchable. It's not good, but it's somewhat watchable. That's all.
It's
But,
cringe,
uh-huh.
I would say.
Very
Yeah.
cringy.
but
It's
anyways,
just someone watchable. I can't agree with that. Bucket
Yeah.
Larson.
I don't know, but we'll do some plugs real quick, and we'll start with Wolf. Where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on my YouTube channel, Mega Movies. So this month, towards the end of the month, I have to look back on when his birthday is. We were just talking about Paul Thomas Anderson. So I am starting up a new series. It'll be a monthly series called Director Deep Dive, and I sort of did this with Charlie Chaplin, where I went through all of his films and then ranked them on his birthday. And so I'll be taking a specific director on their birthday, and I'll catch up and watch all their films, rewatch all of them even, and I will do a deep dive on their career and rank every single one of their films. And so I'm doing that this month with Paul Thomas Anderson. So because he has a birthday in June, so that'll be really fun.
Hey, Wolfman, you know who has a birthday in July? Who's one of my favorites? And I've seen all
Stanley
of his movies.
Stanley Kubrick, yeah.
Motherfucker,
See,
you gotta get me on with Stanley Kubrick.
See, like that one, I'm very conflicted because like I might have to. I had Stanley Kubrick planned, but then just in the whole sheer, his new movie literally comes out that month. Christopher Nolan has a birthday in July, and so I'm like, it would make
You know
sense
who
to
Christopher
do,
Nolan really admires? Stanley Kubrick.
this is true.
You know what
And-
Interstellar takes a lot after? Stanley Kubrick.
This is true. I'm not a
Hey, it's his
fully.
channel. Let him do what he wants.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
No, but I mean, hey, I haven't
No, I'm
fully.
just saying,
I haven't fully decided yet.
if you eventually do Kubrick, let me know because I've seen all of his stuff. I've ranked him before. I don't have any blind spots in Kubrick, so I'm a big fan. Yeah,
I definitely have some blind. I bought like a box set that comes with several like Kubrick films, and like so I definitely have some blind spots. I definitely would love to check out his filmography, but it was between Mel Brooks and PTA this month, and I chose PTA
another one of my
because
favorites. Are you kidding me?
because it's
Yeah.
just like
Mel Brooks, my
but-
number 2 of all time.
Yeah.
it
If
was
you ever do
tough
Peter
'cause-
Jackson, you know who to call.
Actually, I have him on the calendar actually
Oh, nice.
for October, so I can because he's has an October birthday. So there you go. But yeah, that's just going to be a series. I'm just going to like continue throughout the years and keep it going. So I think that would be a lot of fun. And then also, my Spider-Verse spoiler review will be tomorrow. I'm going to be doing like a Spider-Man ranking for you guys, and of course, with Transformers: Rise of the Beasts coming out, I'll be doing something Transformers related as well for you guys. And then also, Austin and I show we have to plan a date that we're going to do The Room, but we are doing The Room for a drinking game this month, so that'll be fun.
I know the official because they're showing it in theaters at a Fathom Events on like the 27th of this month or something like that. So either the Saturday before or the Saturday after or something around that time is the actual anniversary. So something around there. And that I think we'll have to cut back to us, like cut the screen off, but I think we can show it on YouTube, but we'll just have to cut the screen off and go back to full screen on the two of us and let it run on because there is nudity in that movie. You can't show nudity while we're streaming it. So around that. But there's been people who've done full-on watch-alongs where they show it because it's on YouTube actually. So yeah.
And Tommy Wiseau doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit. He's still making money off that movie 20 years later. So
And you got to figure out what the tricks are to not get any copyrights because your last one. Huh? I don't know what happened. So
Yeah, but
but-
I think
there's some trick to it. I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, I think with the Star Wars Holiday Special, I think there is some part of it that is
The
on
animated
Disney
thing
Plus.
is like on Disney Plus in some
Yeah.
retrospective or something, but just that
Yeah.
portion, so maybe that was why.
Yeah, just cut out whatever little portion of it.
Yeah.
Because if you go actually to your YouTube studio, it'll tell you the specific part that you need to cut out, and you just click on it. YouTube automatically does it for you, and then it'll put it back up for you. So that's cool. So if you, just a little
Interesting.
FYI.
Because I haven't actually. Is that like YouTube Studio on the computer, or YouTube Studio like on the app? Does it work that way, or is it different? Or?
Either way, probably it'll work better on the computer, but I think you could go either way. So,
But literally, I see at least 8 channels that have done room live watch alongs. They just have to cut back to the full screen when they show the nudity. So just
oh yeah,
because I did a fucking 24-hour live stream of The Last of Us Part 2 when I played that game for charity.
24.
I swear it went over 24 hours. It ended up being like 26-hour live stream for charity. I stayed up all throughout the night and played. I actually took a nap at one point. My friend played it. I was so tired, but we kept on going. And my friend was playing it, and I was taking a nap. And they showed Abby sexting, and he totally forgot that was like the thing that was supposed to be doing. And so he's like trying to skip it. He's trying to skip it, but he doesn't skip it in time. And it was so quick. It was barely like even a minute, if that. And they cut the whole stream and blocked it.
They cut it. Dang.
Just over that. Like they literally stopped the stream where it was at and said, "Your stream violates our blah, blah, blah." I was like, really? Like what the hell? It's so dumb. So yeah.
Weird. Well, yeah. Well, cool. Wolf. We'll go to JPO. Where can we find you?
Hello, yeah, it's popping up on here from time to time. Always a pleasure. And then go check out the Piersco. We have some fun over there, including, is it tomorrow night, guys?
Oh, I think it is, right?
Yes.
After our Raiders 1 hour dive with Richie, I think me and Jordan got a team match.
Oh, you got a team match. Well,
starting the tag team tournament.
As in you, Jordan Anderson.
Oh yeah,
with me.
Yes, me and you. That's right. Yeah, I forgot. I'm on your team, and
he doesn't have it on his calendar like I do.
He's like,
He's gonna forget.
guy.
What?
Yeah, I was like, huh? You guys are doing a tag team match? Well, all right then. Yeah, but
you know that when you signed up and wanted, Team Movie Hero, me and you, that's what we're doing. So you can see me and Jordan losing in the first round. Will Cohen and John Morrow tomorrow night.
The Milwaukee Beers Movie Heroes. It's going to be a great match. It's the first match of the tag team tournament. You'll also see later on. You'll see Brian play. Malcolm, are you in the tournament? I don't know. But so stay tuned. We're just starting that. We're always doing trivia over there, countdowns, reviews, stuff like that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good. And Brian, where can we find you?
Yeah, I do trivia in most spaces. I appear. I was on the most recent Senior Hero Trivia. Happened on Saturday. I'm in the team tournament on the Piersco. I appear here sometimes. I'm not sure next time I think it's the championship remakes. I think I'm not really sure. I think Jerry will probably let me know. I have you on for the Best Movie Duos Championship next week. Okay, Duos. Okay, so that's where you can find me. Yeah. So and I judge movie battleground debates too. Nice. And Malcolm, where can we find you?
You can find me on Take 3 Productions. Where I rank them every Sunday night, and this Sunday we're ranking the Spider-Man movies as well. And you can also find me on Tournament Fights and all over the place, really.
Yeah, we'll be having you back, Malcolm, I think, on Friday. The mystery tournament. Yeah, so that'll be cool. We're going to do it once a month, and my goal is to kind of switch it up between everyone who submitted their movies. So if you're not on this one, we'll have you on the next one. So, but and Austin, where can we find you?
Yeah, the only thing I'll plug is I'll be with Jordan tomorrow night with Richie doing that Raiders little 1 hour show we're going to do, talking about that. And Saturday night, Jacob and I will be doing a podcast about movies again. We've been kind of finding this formula with this 4 movie sort of thing. So we're going to talk about Jaws, but we're also going to talk about the franchise. So 1 through 4. And he's never seen the sequels. I have. And we'll talk about that. Wolfman and I will also be doing Jaws, but in a month after The Room. I think we're doing Jaws 3D for a drinking game.
Jaws 3D. I
Jaws
think we
3D.
agreed on that. And
Yeah.
we also talked about like doing did we want to do that in August to get ready for the Meg, or did we want to do like and do a summer
I don't
camp
know.
in
I just
July?
thought something like
it's
that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll do that. We're doing Jaws 3D at some point. Yeah,
We
for
will,
sure.
yeah.
Talk about it. Yeah. But so I'll be doing my rewatch as part of that, and then we'll watch along with it. But yeah, it's not great. But yeah, so that's really about it. I got some Battleground stuff in the chamber, but none of it's out yet. So that's it.
Yeah, and also I just mentioned that we recorded our first, me, Austin, and JPO. We recorded our first drunk trivia match on Moose's channel. It's not up yet. We'll let you know when that drops on his channel. But I realized what taking a sativa edible does to me. That gives me dumb brain, where like I know what I want to say, but then it doesn't come out and it just sounds stupid whenever I try to talk.
That's why I was team captain that night, Jordan.
Yeah.
So
Austin
got
got very drunk.
I got very drunk, almost as drunk as I get for some of our shows, Wolfman, only because I only had 3 beers, but I had like 5 shots of vodka, so way more vodka.
Oh no!
Yeah,
was it like Bye Bye Man bad or?
I mean, I still was like coherent somewhat, but I had a nastier hangover the next day than some of our shows, so I'll say that. And I had to work. So
Yeah, but yeah, you can find all things for the channel at Movie Hero 2121 on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us at my personal Instagram, even more so. It'll be Jordan 83616, and then you can find us on the Showdown Friends and Family on Facebook. That group where we will have a poll for the Elite Eight of 2012, so you can go voice your opinions there and let us know if we got it right, if we got it wrong, if we should have had Les Mis in the championship that Andrew says over in the chat.
That's his favorite movie of all time. So I know that he's absolutely he's one of my guys.
Yeah, and you can find all of our like social media stuff in the description for the video. Like anyone who's a partner, we have it all listed there, so you can find that there. And we'll be doing a trivia again for about a week and a half or so. But you can tune into the last trivia that we did, which surprisingly aren't getting blocked. This is the 3rd one in a row. It's not getting blocked. So if it does get blocked, we'll move it to our Patreon. But we're all good for now. And speaking of Patreon, if you go to patreon.com/movie hero, I am still going to post the extended schedule for the channel. I had it posted on my phone, but whatever reason, Patreon doesn't like my phone. I had it posted. I thought it was done. And that was like 2 nights ago. And then Brian told me that it didn't show up. So I was like, oh, I got to redo it for my computer. So yeah, that it will be coming. And then also some more podcast episodes, some drafts. We're doing an animation draft soon. We're doing a podcast talking about actors and actors we can't stand. That'll be one. And then we'll also be doing one talking about our favorite sketches from sketch comedy shows. So that one just takes a little more to put together. So
I know one that won't be on there, actors and actresses you can't stand, which is Aquafina, right? Because everyone knows.
Oh yeah, I actually like it, but it might be on Austin.
She'll be on my list.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting, but just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier rankers. So I already mentioned the mystery tournament coming up on Friday, where we literally just took all of our favorite movies, our top 128, and then some 20 honorable mentions. There could be wild cards or ones we haven't seen, or maybe even some like guilty pleasures or new releases. All that we put it into a big wheel, and me and Austin spun the wheel 64 times. We have a pre-show up on the channel where you can go watch and see all the movies that made it if you would like to, or you can just come to the episode and be surprised with us. And it'll probably be one of the hardest tournaments we've ever done because it's going to be all of our favorite movies in there. So
I've
so
already done the bracket, and especially the second half of the bracket has like a mountain of impossible matches already.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, like I can imagine it's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy. So yeah, and then next week we're finally getting to our best movie duos, the championship for that. And if I play the new intro that Wolf didn't get to see, I'm gonna have the volume down at like half as loud. I didn't realize it was gonna like explode your eardrums, but but then we'll be getting into best movie dads. We have that one coming up for Father's Day, and then best movies of 2011. That's coming up soon. So, and then we get into our geek tournament. So we're going to be doing a geek series that's going to be a pretty long, and we're going to be determining the best geek character of all time with 8 different tournaments where the Sweet 16 from each one will go into a big series at the end, a big 128. And the first one's going to be best Star Wars characters. I actually already have the list done, but I might just kind of run it by a couple of you guys if you want to take a look at it. But that's will be coming up, and then we'll be doing our best animated movies of all time championship for Tier Ranker. So that'll be coming soon. Then we also have on the same week best movies with the city in the title and best movies with a state in the title. So we're doing some location episodes, and then we got best movies of 2010. We have best vacation movies for summertime. So just when we were people on vacation, and then our next geek tournament, which surprisingly I've been having a little harder time putting it together, just making sure that I get all the right characters, but there's going to be best Star Trek character. So I want to make sure that I at least have like the core, like top 5 from each series, and then a couple big ones from the movies, like that sort of thing. So I've got that one. And then, yeah, I think that will do it for what we have coming up. So there's just a little preview. And yeah, but that was fun. I always appreciate these championship episodes because they're hard, but they're more fun because they're movies we love, and they're shorter, like half as long. So that's nice. So yeah, but that will do it. So thanks again, guys. So for Wolfman, for JPO, for Brian, for Malcolm, for Austin, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.